This is the Cell Phone Show.
Blindshell. Yeah. What's up once again, peoples? This is your man Adrian, aka Drizza. Just come out doing another quick demo for the Cell Phone Show. Now, in this particular demonstration, I will be showing the Disney Plus app on the Blindshell Classic 3. This is not available on the Blindshell Classic 2. I will be having the touchscreen turned off, so I will only be using the button. If you don't know what the Disney Plus app is, it's an app that allows us to stream movies and TV shows. It mostly consists of a lot of Disney content. Now, you can look up this Disney Plus app in the Aurora store, and when you download and install it, it'll be located in Applications inside the third-party apps folder. I'm assuming that you have a Disney Plus account. When you open this app up for the first time, you will need to log in with your Disney Plus email and password. And once you do that, it'll recognize your profile. As of now, this Disney Plus app is kind of buggy. Sometimes it acts funny when you try to load up the app, but I'll show you some workarounds that we can do. So hopefully over time when they have updates, they'll work out the kinks within this app. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I have this Disney Plus app saved into my favorites on the side button, or you can use voice dictation to pull it up as well. Disney Plus.
Opening Disney Plus. Home.
Okay, I'm going to press my up and down bars.
First item. Last item.
Now, right out the gate, you see this is what I'm talking about. This is an example where I told you where the app is acting funny. So when this happens, you just need to bounce out of the app and come right back into it, and it'll start working properly. So I'm going to press my notification button. That's the button above the OK button.
No notifications. 1 of 6.
Then I'm going to press the back button. That's the button above the number 3.
Home. Selected.
Okay, so now it's loading up. Now, once I'm in here, I'm on this main home screen of the Disney Plus app. The first thing I usually do is I'll arrow up to the top of the screen.
First item.
And now I'm about to get ready to downbar through these settings on this main home screen.
Miley Cyrus. Something Beautiful. New visual album now streaming. Meet Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. New series now streaming. Rated TVY. Released 2025. Superhero Disney.
So now I just mentioned a couple of movies right there. And now when I continue to downbar, it'll list the 7 different categories within this Disney Plus app. Disney.
Pixar.
Pixar.
Marvel.
Star Wars.
National Geographic.
Hulu.
ESPN.
ESPN. Now you can actually go inside any of these categories by pressing the OK button. So let's say like I want to go to the Marvel. I'm going to up bar back to that.
Hulu. National Geographic. Star Wars. Marvel.
I'm going to press OK on that.
Home. Selected.
And anytime you go inside a category, just arrow back up to the top of the screen.
First item.
Now I'm going down bar through some of these settings. It'll list some of the TV shows and movies within here.
Ironheart. Disney Plus Original. Captain America. Brave New World. Meet Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. Select for details on this title.
So let me back out of this with the back button.
On the home screen.
So now I'm back on the main home screen. So I'm going to continue to down bar through these categories.
Star Wars. ESPN. Recommended for you.
Here goes the recommended for you. It'll recommend some TV shows and movies for you to watch.
Captain America. Continue watching.
It also has a continue watching list. It'll have like a list of your latest shows that you're watching. The main thing you really want to know is, how do I search for a movie or a TV show? Well, the easiest way to do that is when you pull this app up, just arrow all the way down to the bottom.
Last item.
And then press your up bar to go to the search box.
Downloads. Search.
There goes search right there. And once you're on there, just press the OK button. That's the button above the number 1.
Search.
And once you press that, press your up bar all the way back up to the top of the screen.
First item.
And then when I press my down bar, I'll be on the search edit box.
Edit text. Search by title, genre, team or league.
And when you press OK on this search edit box will open up. So I'm going to press OK.
Keyboard shown. Search by title, genre, team or league.
It says keyboard shown. So now I can use voice dictation. Let's look up the Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks.
I just pressed OK. I'm going to press OK again.
Search. 1 of 2.
It's going to ask me to search. I'm going to press OK again.
Keyboard hidden.
It'll say keyboard hidden. So now when I press my down bar, it should list all the different Mighty Ducks movies in here.
Clear query. Delete all. The Mighty Ducks. PG 1992 drama, comedy. The Mighty Ducks. Rated PG. Released 1992. Drama, comedy genre. Select for details on this title.
There goes the first Mighty Ducks movie.
D2. The Mighty Ducks. PG 1994 drama, comedy. D2. The Mighty Ducks. Rated PG. Released 1994. Drama, comedy genre. Select for details on this title.
There goes D2. That's the second Mighty Ducks movie.
D3. The Mighty Ducks. PG 1996 drama, coming of age. D3. The Mighty Ducks. Rated PG. Released 1996. Drama, coming of age genre. Select for details on this title.
And there goes the third Mighty Ducks movie, D3. So let's say like you want to look up something else. I'm going to arrow back up to the top.
First item.
And I'm going to arrow down.
Edit text. Clear query. Delete all.
To delete all. This will delete everything that's in that search box. So I'm going to press OK.
Delete all. Search icon.
And now this will take me back to the search box. If you're not sure, just press your up bar.
First item.
And then down bar.
Edit text. Search by title, genre, team or league.
And there goes the edit box again. So I'm going to press OK on this again to open it up.
Keyboard shown. Search by title, genre, team or league.
And you want to hear that keyboard shown for it to open up. Black Panther.
Black Panther.
I just pressed OK. Press OK again.
Search. 1 of 2.
Press OK again to search.
Keyboard hidden.
The keyboard is hidden, so now it's searching. So now when I press my down bar,
Clear query. Delete all. Black Panther. PG-13 2018. Superheroes. Action and adventure. Rated PG-13. Released 2018. Superheroes. Action and adventure genre. Select for details on this title.
this is like you want to play one of these movies or TV shows. I'm going to press OK on this,
Home.
and I'm going to arrow back up to the top,
First item.
and let me down bar.
PG-13. IMAX enhanced. You have 2 hours and 12 minutes remaining. Continue.
And here goes continue. Let me turn on my JBL speaker so I can hear this a little bit better. That's my Bluetooth speaker.
Continue.
Okay, I'm going to press OK on this continue,
Continue.
and it should start playing.
App
As
resume.
lights from a futuristic aircraft hover above the apartment building,
Rated PG-13.
then glide away
PG-13.
above the clouds. Action-packed drawings from comic books fall through.
As you can hear, this actually has audio description on it.
Iconic Marvel characters.
First item.
Iron Man,
Last item.
The Hulk.
First
Black
item.
Panther,
Okay,
Ant-Man,
so once
Black
again,
Widow,
First
Thor,
item. Last
and
item.
Captain
I'm pressing my
America,
up and down bar
who
buttons,
holds
and the app is acting
Scenes
funny.
from
So I'm going to press
superhero
OK.
movies play within the logo for Marvel
First item.
Studios.
Back.
The
Black
logo
Panther.
turns white
Block
against a
controls.
red background.
Cast to a Chromecast device. Cast. Disconnected. Audio and subtitles menu. Skip back 10 seconds.
Present
Pause.
day.
Paused at 6 minutes 52 seconds.
I just pressed my OK button to get my controls back when this app was acting funny. So I'm going to arrow back up to the top,
First item.
and I'm going to arrow down through some of these settings.
Back.
Here goes the back,
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Lock controls.
Here goes lock controls.
Cast to a Chromecast device.
You can actually cast this to a Chromecast device. You're not able to cast this to other streaming devices, so we're not able to make a play from the Roku or the Fire Stick or the Apple TV. I'm going to keep down barring.
Disconnected. Audio and subtitles menu button. Select this to interact with this button.
Here goes the audio and subtitles section. You can actually press OK on this, and you actually go in and turn on and off the audio description. Let me down bar.
Skip back 10 seconds.
Here goes the skip back 10 seconds.
Play.
Here goes the play.
Skip ahead 10 seconds.
Skip ahead 10 seconds. So just like the Netflix app, you can skip back or skip forward in 10-second increments when playing your movies or TV shows.
Restart.
Here goes restart.
Last item.
I'm going to go back to the play.
2 hours 11 minutes. Skip ahead 10 seconds. Play. Skip back 10 seconds.
This is how I want to skip back. I'm going to press OK on that.
Video skipped back 10 seconds. Paused at 6 minutes 42 seconds. Video skip. Paused at 6 minutes 32. Play.
And I'm going to go back to play. Press OK on that.
Resume.
Black Panther, Ant-Man, Black Widow, Thor, and Captain America, who holds his shield. Scenes from superhero movies play within the logo for Marvel Studios.
Paused at 6 minutes 44 seconds.
Let me fast forward.
Seconds. Video skipped forward 10 seconds to 7 minutes. Play.
Let me go back to play. Press OK.
Playback resumed.
2 children, Prince T'Challa. My prince. Coming up on them now.
The young man, Prince T'Challa, wears the Black Panther costume. Sambisa Forest, Nigeria. Black Panther's jet flies over a convoy of vehicles.
Paused at 7 minutes 41 seconds.
Now I'm going to turn this JBL speaker off. So I'm going to back out of this.
Continue.
It takes me back on continue. And if I back out of this again,
Home.
it takes me back to the main home screen within this Disney Plus app. So that's a demo of the Disney Plus app on the Blindshell Classic 3. I show how you can load it up either from your favorites or using voice dictation. I show what the main home screen looks like when you arrow down from the top. There's 7 different categories: Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel. I also showed the recommended tab, the continue watching list tab. But the main thing was I showed you how you can get to that search box. You always want to arrow down to the bottom of that main home screen and then just arrow up to that search tab, then press OK on that. So the last 2 things I want to mention real quick. Number 1, you can check out the Disney Plus app at disneyplus.com. For this app is not free. Number 2, if the audio description is not turned on by default, you can actually arrow down to that audio tab within a movie or a TV show, and you got to press OK on that, and you have to maneuver in there to actually turn it on. It'll show like English audio description. So once again, only do that if it's not on by default. If you haven't checked out my other streaming demos that I did one showing the Netflix app, and I did one showing the Roku app. It's called Rocking the Roku app Part 1 and 2. So check that out when you get a chance. Any questions, just hit me up at drizza17@att.net. That's DRIZA17@att.net. Peace.
Blindshell.
This has been the Shell Phone Show, where you can learn everything about the Blindshell classic series of phones.
Thanks for listening.